A couple has been arrested after a road rage killing in Essex. That is here in Maryland. This story, and we talked about it. Shalia Hendrix, her body was found earlier this month, May 5th, inside of a crashed car on Maryland Route 702. Hendrix was 28 years old, of Essex, suffered a gunshot wound, and the medical examiner ruled her death a homicide. So according to Baltimore County police and court charging documents, Hendrix lost control of her car and crashed into the woods after she was shot by a pair of road rage suspects. We were just talking about this kind of stuff. So, I mean, it just, is it that serious? Wherever you're going, if the car cuts you off, I don't care what it is. They shot and killed this woman over some driving. What is going on? So these documents indicate that the police yesterday identified these suspects. So these suspects have been identified as Rylan Harris, 29 years old, and Darashea Gross, 28 years old. Court records indicate that the shooting stemmed from a road rage incident that started on Pulaski Highway. So the suspects, their vehicle, that's when the suspects' vehicles began to drive erratically. So the accused, they're driving crazy. They're tailgating the victim. Baltimore County spokesperson Joyce Stewart said that this alleged road rage continued onto Route 702, where traffic and the merge put the victim and her passenger right in the couple's path. So they're driving, and I've seen folks do this. So they're driving behind her, driving all crazy, making, all kind of ruckus. The suspect's vehicle pulls up alongside the victim's vehicle, and that's when Miss Hendrix, the deceased, was shot. And it is just a sad thing. And so shout out Jason Armstrong. And so he said, an early, pleasant, blessed good night to me. He's from Barbados. So shout out to Barbados in the building. And so this suspect's vehicle, like I said, they pull up alongside this victim, killing her. And as a result of this shooting, her car goes off into the woods, and she crashes. And so the police have determined that this was an isolated incident, and it is just sad here, just real sad. But the charging documents indicate that detectives identified the couple based on witness accounts, surveillance video, and cell phone location data. So they were arrested last Wednesday. Detectives interviewed the pair, and both suspects denied being present or having any knowledge of the incident. What is for real? Us? Who? And they were in court last Thursday. Right now, they're both being held at the Baltimore County Detention Center without bond. They both face first-degree murder charges as well as some additional charges. So yeah, I don't. It's just a sad thing. According to the records, the couple shares children at an Essex address, in addition to a prior joint arrest in Baltimore County. So this is Bonnie and Clyde, Black Bonnie and Clyde. Well, I mean, Bonnie and Clyde got away with crime for a while. These folks did not. Jason Armstrong from Barbados says, may I ask you, when did that murder happen and where did it take place? And so this murder that we're talking about which stemmed from this road rage incident, happened in Essex, Maryland. That's in Baltimore County. So that is where it happened. And it actually occurred on May the 5th. And it took the police a little while, just about 2 weeks before they were able to solve this murder based on surveillance footage, based on cell phone records, and based on eyewitness testimony. So that's what we have there. Like I said, we definitely, people, slow down. It is not that serious. It is not that serious. Wherever you're going, I mean, you know, and somebody may do something, piss you off, and all of that. But for these folks, and according to reports, this is a couple that has children, and they are both going to jail. Well, they're in jail right now. And, you know, was it worth it? No, of course not. Of course it was not worth it. And so you have that. I don't understand it. I tell people often, I am a local treasure, right? So I just don't put myself in certain situations. I don't do it because you got too much to lose. And I'm sure that if these folks could do that over, they would probably do something different. But you know, here we are, and now look at them.